Hey people, as you can see, I have very interesting machine. Actually, I have Laser Master Pro 2 from Chinese company Ortur. Basically, I have their latest Laser Master 2 Pro engraving machine with several improvements and upgrades, which I'm going to show you in the next few minutes. Before I start, I'd like to show you how huge this machine is actually, and because of its size you can engrave larger parts of the wood, plastic, or even some other materials. Basically, this machine is great, as you can see, but also it is very simple because all commands are on the front side, and using the portable controller is also very simple, which I'm going to show you a little later. Basically, in this review I'm going to show you how to start engraving, what programs do you need, and what kind of engraving quality you can expect, and what kind of accessories you will receive, what ports it has, and many other useful features. When we speak about accessories which you are going to receive besides the machine itself, so basically you will receive everything you need to start engraving with this laser machine. Basically, most important thing, you will receive these protective glasses. So basically you must wear these protective glasses during engraving process because they protect your eyes. So great feature. Of course, you are going to receive user manual, which is very useful, and for beginners it will explain how to assemble this machine and how to start using. But also you are going to receive USB flash drive on which you have all programs which you have to start engraving. But besides that, also on the USB flash drive you are going to receive user manual and some videos, and of course on YouTube, on their official YouTube channel, they have prepared many different videos how to assemble and how to start using. So basically I can freely say that Chinese company Ortur is a serious company, and they have prepared everything for their potential customers, also for existing customers. And of course you are going to receive some spare parts, tools for this machine. Basically, when you receive the box, you are ready to go with engraving. So first of all, I'd like to say a few words about assembly process. Don't worry, you are going to receive user manual, printed version, but also you are going to receive user manual on USB flash drive. So basically you are covered with all information how to assemble this machine, but still this machine is very simple to assemble, and in my case it took me 10 minutes to assemble this machine. And after that, this machine looks like this. And as you can see, this machine is huge, but this is a good thing because you can engrave larger parts of plastic, wood, and other similar materials. And in my opinion, it is very important that machine is simple to assemble like this, so even beginners can use this machine. All commands for using this machine are on the front side, including all ports like USB port, power port, everything. It has security or emergency button. If something happens, you just hit this red button and the engraving process will stop immediately. Also, it has flame alarm sensor. If during engraving process has too much flame, it will again stop the engraving process, which is good because the safety is important. And because of that, you are going to receive these protective glasses which you need to wear during engraving process. Besides that, this upgraded version has portable controller, which is also simple to use, and I'm going to show you little later how to use it. So basically, with upgraded version, you can control the machine with portable controller, or as I said earlier, it has USB port for connection to your computer, and from free program you can use it. Overall, all parts are made from metal, so they're good quality material. And the laser itself is this, which looks like this, and of course it has this orange plastic, which is additional protection from laser itself. Okay, and it looks like this from the above. And during ensemble, it has only several wires which you need to connect. Very simple for ensemble. You don't need to think too much. Overall, very good device. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to start engraving, what kind of quality you can expect, and many other interesting and useful features. Stay tuned. So on the front side, inside this metal box is the motherboard of this machine, and on the front side we have a power port, USB port, and offline controller. Basically this port is for this portable controller machine, which I am going to show you a little later. Over there is the flame alarm, because this is important if something happens and at that moment you are not in the room, it will shut down the process of engraving. And this is emergency stop button. Basically you just hit the button and everything stops in the second. And over there we have power and reset button. So basically, as you can see, it has several buttons and ports, nothing complicated, everything is simple to use. And of course, it is everything on the front side of the machine, so basically you just click what you need and you can start engraving. So as I said earlier, this machine has portable controller, or how they call it, offline controller. Basically with this controller you can control the machine itself, so basically you don't need to have program and USB connection with your computer, because with this controller you can do anything you want. So basically I'm going to show you what are possible functions with this remote controller. Basically you can click home and the laser will go to home position, but also in the setup page you can reset, actually then again go to home, unlock, you can adjust laser power, you can move the laser in any direction, you can adjust Wi-Fi settings and connect to Wi-Fi network. You can make this machine to be access point, Bluetooth settings, again another page for settings. Here we can reset all settings, all update the firmware, and if something happens you can always reboot to the factory settings. And then in system page you can adjust sound, brightness, and calibrate the touchscreen of the device itself. And we can see just a moment. System about, and here we can see what kind of firmware and version of software we have for this machine. And basically you can see, so we can move the laser, Wi-Fi, access point, reset, settings, just power for laser, Bluetooth, and click home so that laser go to the home position. And of course on the front, on the left side, it has slot for memory card and micro USB port. Basically you can select, do you wish start engraving from memory card or from USB, micro USB port. So basically, as I said earlier, you don't need to connect with USB port to the computer. You can basically save your files to the memory card and just insert here in this portable controller. And after that, you can select file from here. So as I said, you have options. You can use this portable controller, and if you like more, you can connect your machine with USB port to the computer or laptop and then install free program which is included on USB flash drive, and then from computer you can control the machine itself, start engraving, and many other options which I'm going to show you in the next few minutes. So as I said earlier, you will receive the free program called Laser GRBL, and with this program you can start engraving on any image or photograph. So basically you will receive USB flash drive which contains these files. So basically on USB flash drive you are going to have a menu in PDF, drivers, software, laser GRB, but also you can download the same program on the Google. It's completely free program. Firmware if something happens, and examples. These are images with which you can test the engraving process, and later you can use your own images. So basically when you open the program, but just one thing, before you open the program, it is recommended to power on the machine and then with USB cable connect your machine with computer. When you do that, then open the program, and the program itself will automatically suggest the COM port which is associated with the machine itself, and then here you need to click connect. When the connection is established, here on the status where now it says disconnected, it will still say idle. So basically when that says you can start engraving. And first of all, let's see this image, and here you have many different options for resize. Here you can adjust brightness and contrast. Okay. You can choose what kind of engraving process you want. As you can see, after that you can choose quality. Below the image itself you have some options for rotating, flipping, and even cropping the image. When you're done with the settings, you click next, and here you can also adjust size of the image in the millimeters. This is in millimeters. Also, do you want to have constant power or dynamic power? and engraving speed. And when you do that, click create. Now, to start engraving, all you have to do is click file and send to machine. And after you click send to machine, the engraving machine will immediately start engraving. But before that, it is recommended to use, for example, wood, and you put wood below the laser, and then you need to click on this icon. When you click on this icon, it will tell the program that this is the center of this material on which you want to engrave. So basically you can put any size of the material or on any position. You don't need to put it in the center of the machine itself. You can put it everywhere, and then you need to, with these buttons, move the laser to be under the material in the center, and then you click here. After that, the program will tell the machine this is the center of the material of the plate. After that, you need to click this icon, and the laser itself with sensors will see how big the plate is. It is really. It will go around the plate itself, and then when you do that, you can click file, send to machine, and that's it. As you can see, it is quite easy. It takes only few simple steps to start engraving with this machine. And as I said earlier, if something happens, you can also push the red button on the machine, or you have here this button, click, and it will end the process. Also, if you need for something, you can pause the process and later start again. So basically, you can see with this program, you can engrave any image you want. You have many possibilities, and it's quite simple to use it. So basically you can see this is the final product of this laser engraving machine. So basically you can engrave anything you like, from simpler images like this one but also you can engrave photographs from your real life, like this. This is actually my mom and me on the photo. Basically, the engraving quality depends on the settings you adjust in the program, which I'm going to show you how to use, but also it depends on the photo quality itself. And sometimes if the photo is not good enough, the engraving quality will be the same, because it depends on the photo quality. But you don't need to worry, because Ortur Laser Master 2 Pro is great machine, and with this machine you can engrave anything you like with high quality. But before you do that, you need to adjust settings. But as you can see in this situation, the engraving quality is amazing, and you can expect high quality engraving finish quality. And for me, you can engrave anything you like, from logos to photos, and I like this Ortur machine. It's really beautiful quality, and I am very satisfied, and I believe that you will be the same. So I tried different type of settings for engraving, and as you can see, you can expect different kind results, but at the same time I am very happy with results. So basically, if you are looking for engraving machine which is not too expensive but the same time offers good quality engraving quality, then for sure you need to consider Ortur Laser Master 2 Pro latest version, because if you decide to buy this machine, I believe you will be very happy with the engraving results. This machine is very simple to assemble. It took approximately 10 minutes to assemble the machine, and you are ready to engraving. Also, it comes with free program which you can download also from Google, and you can start engraving immediately. You can engrave on the wood, plastic, or some other materials, from simple images to the photograph. Overall, this machine is amazing, and at the same time it is not too expensive to use. And if you have already bought this machine, please share your experience in comments. Also, if you have questions, please comment. Thank you. Bye.